Hope Logan can finally prove she is nothing like her mother. The bold and the beautiful's Hope Logan has been manipulated for too long by the two people she's been closest to, her husband and her mother. She's finally gotten away from one of them, and now it's time to get away from the other, so she can finally figure out who she is out from both their shadows. Hope Logan is nothing like Brooke. There is nothing Hope, Annika Noel, has wanted more in her life than to not be like her mother. A woman who goes from man to man while cheating and lying through all of it only to come back to the same man who she insists is her destiny. In Brooke's mind, every trick she has ever played and every secret she has ever kept to get Ridge, Thorsten K., has been completely justified. He is her destiny, and when you find your destiny, you move heaven and earth to be with him. Never mind the fact that he has done nothing but waffle back and forth between her and Taylor, Krista Allen, for decades. That's how life is, and apparently that is the life she wants for her daughter. To Brooke, everything is a competition to win one man, and she spent the last 13 years trying to convince Hope of the same thing. After already accidentally sleeping with Hope's high school boyfriend, Brooke became convinced that Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, was the man for Hope, especially since Steffi, Jacqueline Messineswood, also wanted him. If Taylor's daughter wanted a man, then her daughter had to be the one to win him. To that end, Brooke told her daughter that she had to lose her virginity to Liam, explaining that was the only womanly weapon she had against Steffi. She then had the nerve to look perplexed when her 18-year-old daughter told her how horrible the night was and how she just wanted Liam to stop. Flash forward to 2023, and 30-something Hope still truly believes staying loyal to one man is the ticket to being Brooke's opposite. She didn't realize that she was just like Brooke, competing against another woman for a man's affection for years on end. When she finally discovered that was not the life she wanted, Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, was right there waiting as he had been for years. Hope is complicated. Sounds great, right? A man who has loved you and only you for years has just been in the wings, biding his time, waiting for you to see that. Amazing, except when that man has had mental health issues and did some terrible things to you and others once upon a time in a misguided, to put it mildly, attempt to have you. After Thomas kept the truth about Hope and Liam's daughter, Beth, being alive back in 2019, and mistreated his son Douglas to get him to keep that secret, Hope thought she could never look at him again. However, time and therapy can heal a lot of wounds. After some starts and stops, and a few head injuries, Thomas has shown he is a different person. Too bad Brooke and Liam still have not changed. Hope spent years forgiving Liam for his countless indiscretions with Steffi, but Liam couldn't forgive one kiss with Thomas. Hope finally decided she'd had enough, slept with Thomas, and even told Brooke she wasn't going to be with a man with a divided heart anymore. Brooke didn't care 'cause Ridge was her destiny. She demanded Hope return to her own alleged destiny and never tell him anything about her dalliance with Thomas, but Hope didn't waver, for a few weeks at least. Despite the fact that Hope had not forgotten about Thomas keeping the Phoebe is Beth secret, Liam decided he would remind her in graphic detail on the day of Beth's birthday party. He even told Hope she had lost her mind, and Hope began to wonder the same. Then Brooke took over to convince Hope that Liam was her destiny, knowing full well Liam had been spending every chance he got telling Steffi that marrying Hope was a big mistake because he still wanted her. As usual, she didn't care that her daughter was someone's second choice. In fact, when Hope once again became the confused, weeping, frightened mess that she'd been for years, Brooke was happy, telling Hope with a smile that she was acting like her old self again. Who is Hope Logan? So Hope told Thomas it was over, begged Liam to take her back, and was rejected again. Yes, Thomas is still waiting to take her back. And maybe he is the man she should eventually be with, but not just yet. After years of doing everything her mother had told her to do and years of trying to be Liam's one and only but failing, maybe Hope doesn't even know who she is. With divorce papers signed and Thomas willing to wait, it's about time Hope does something her mother has never dreamed of her entire adult life. Spend some time without a man and with her children. Brooke has always defined herself by whatever man she happened to be with. If Hope truly doesn't want to be like her mother, she needs to break free and stand on her own 2 feet. Then maybe a mother can learn something about self-respect from her daughter. The Bold and the Beautiful airs weekdays on CBS. For more about what's coming up in Los Angeles, check out all the latest posts on B&B Spoilers. And for an in-depth look at the show's history, the best place for true soap fans to be is our Facebook groups. Have you joined? If you love soap spoilers, gossip, and fans as dedicated as yourself, check them out.